So now let's move on for the third question. So what is the third question? So do you think the term of unity in diversity is an appropriate term to describe India? So what do you think that Nehru is trying to say about Indian unity in the sentence quoted above from his book, The Discovery of India? So for that, what do you have to write down? First you have to write that, yes, I believe in unity in diversity. Means I believe that, even me too believe that, including me, we all believe that there is unity in diversity. So it is the appropriate term for India. So what is the first way? According to the first question, we have to say that it is, yes, it is appropriate for India, for describing India. Okay. Then what you have to write down? You have to write down about the diversity. So diversity you have to write down, and you have to write down that India is large country, and we people all follow different language, different clothes we wear, different festivals we celebrate, different food we eat. Okay, so these things are should be mentioned in the diversity. Okay, now this shows that in India there is diversity, and it is spreaded over, or it is spreaded across India. So like this way you have to first of all write down that it is appropriate for India. Then you have to write down about the diversity of India. That is, India is a country, it is having different people live in this India. We speak different languages, different festivals are being celebrated, different food we eat, different types of cloth we wear. Like this way you have to write down as part of diversity. And then it comes about the unity. Okay, so you have to describe about the diversity as well as the unity. So as well as the unity is concerned, so now I cannot say that I am from South India, and some my friend is from North India, so we are different. But as in India we are united. So we belong to a country, that is India, so we have been united. So this is very really must think that we should have that kind of attitude of that we are being united. So we can say that there is a unity in the diversity. So then you have to mention that the book that was written by Chacha Nehru, that is Jawaharlal Nehru, means in his book what he has written, that the discovery of India was the name of the book. So in this book he has written that it was something deeper and within its fold. Okay, and the widest tolerance of belief and custom was practiced in every acknowledged and even encouraged. Means it is something mentioned as in a deeper sense. When we think deeper, we can see that we all have even though we have different customs, we believe that these customs are practiced as of the customs of one person. So we believe that we believe in such a way that we don't have different customs, or we don't have different religions. We believe that we all are one. So this way he has mentioned in his book, and he means to say that once one finds that India is not only united, we cannot say that it is only united, but its people also know how to accept other customs and beliefs. So that is important. Means Jawaharlal Nehru has mentioned in his book this way that even though we have been different customized, we are been differently customized, we have different cultures, we have different style, we have different standards, but we are not only united. We cannot say that we are only united, but along with that thinking of or mentality of unity, we also think that, and we are ready to accept all the customs and all the religious factors, all the customs, we think as these are all one. Okay, so this is the way that we should write in this question. So I will be sharing the PDF later. Okay. So in this question we have to first mention, as I have already said, that it is acceptable that India should be described in this appropriate. It is an appropriate term for India, that unity in diversity. Okay. So in this way it is appropriate to describe India. And secondly, you have to write down that diversity in India is different. We follow different language, different customs. All these things have been different, and we see as different, but still we are one. Then secondly, you have to mention about the unity. So what Jawaharlal Nehru says is that even though we are following different customs and religions, we have that acceptance within us, or accepting, we have having that manner of accepting different customs. So this way you have to mention in the third answer. So so I think I hope you have understood. Later on I will be sharing the answer also, but this is kind of an idea regarding the answer. Okay. Now what is the fourth question? Underline the line in the poem sung in the Jallianwala massacre, which according to you reflects India's essential unity. So in that you have to underline the seventh line of that poem. So in the textbook also you can find out that poem in page number 11. Okay, in page number 11 you can find out. So you have to underline the blood of Hindus and Muslims flow together. That line you have to underline. Means in the textbook, means in the notebook when you write, you have to write down the poem also. Along with that, you have to, after writing the poem, you have to underline this sentence. Means the blood of Hindus and Muslims flow what together today. That line. So that is the line which describes that particular as per the question. Okay. So this is what the main thing about the four questions that we saw today. So I hope you have understood the textual question. And the fifth one, as I have said, it is a part of homework, so you have to do it. So in the coming lectures we'll be discussing about the worksheet question answers also, and we have to complete, and we'll be starting the second chapter for the civics also. So until then, be safe, be at home, study really well, and take care. Bye. That's all for today.